Namaste, beloved. How are you? My name is Syma, and I'm an international spiritual coach, healer, author, and goddess guide. And I'm really thrilled to share with you today a 2016 Goddess Oracle reading. I hope that you'll receive this as a holiday gift from me, and I really hope that you'll receive a more tuned in and specific reading for your astrological sign. I love astrology, I know about the signs, so I am praying in every reading to make sure that I'm really tuned into your energy and the energies of the next year and what the potential and possibilities that it holds for you and how you can ensure that you have the best possible year. And I'm choosing the Goddess cards by Doreen Virtue. So these are her lovely Goddess Guidance Oracle cards for every reading because basically in my evolution of my business and how I serve, I'm really going to be focusing now on supporting women through sacred feminine and spiritual coaching. So a little news I love to share if you follow me is my practice, which is Flourishing Lotus. My website is flourishinglotus.com, is going to be transitioning and evolving into flourishinggoddess.com early next year. So I'm so passionate about empowering women and reclaiming their sacred feminine gifts and receiving all this beautiful divine support from our fellow goddesses, which are both, you can think of it as archetypes, you can think of them as actual goddesses that existed in other times, or you can think of them as sacred feminine qualities that you have in yourself. And however you feel most comfortable, I invite you to open your heart and receive these readings, and I hope that they bring you many, many blessings and just really help you to feel very empowered with sacred feminine support on your path next year. And one extra little thing I'll be doing for you, beloved, is I'm going to have pictures of every reading on my website so that you can download the picture and keep it saved. It's just a fun little way to have something handy so that you can always look back on that reading and see how your year is going. So I hope that serves you, and I'll make sure that there's a link for that at the end of every reading video for you that you can download the picture. And if you would like to work with me personally and learn about that, I'll be happy to share that with you. I'm doing something very special this year. Just for a limited time, I'll be doing month by month oracle readings with the goddess cards. So I'm only going to offer that for a limited time because, as I've said, my main work is in spiritual and sacred feminine coaching sessions and healing sessions and programs, 3 to 6 month programs with my clients. But I'll definitely be opening up some spots for readings if you'd like to learn about that. And in the meantime, I really hope that you enjoy your specific reading, and I'm wishing you a blessed year. So get ready. Hello Taurus, how are you? It's so nice to connect with you because I'm a Taurus too. I'm a Taurus in so many places. It's quite funny. So I'm really excited about our reading, and let's get to it. The goddess reading that I've done for us is really interesting because, well, you'll see. Okay, so the first quarter we have the Egyptian goddess Bast. And Bast is a goddess of the cats and fierce independence. So I love this because she's just got this golden energy and golden leaves all around her, her golden cats all around her, and she looks so fierce and independent. And the message is independence. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. So now, I asked for all of those Tauruses, and for me what's happening is I'm transitioning my business from flourishinglotus.com to Flourishing Goddess, as I've said, and so I really love this because what it means for all of us is that if we have some personal plans and agendas and hopes and intentions, that it's really wonderful time at the beginning of the year for us to stay true to ourselves, for us to commit to our dreams. And if you have been considering starting a business of your own or some kind of creative project, or if you've been considering getting out of a certain codependent situation, which can happen with family members and loved ones and partners and spouses, employers, it's a really wonderful, reassuring card that you have the power to step out on your own and to reclaim your independence and to know that you have all the strength and resourcefulness to live your best life and to create what you want. Now, of course, we want people in our life, but this is more about if there are any parts of your life where there might be some codependency, or you're afraid to be more independent because you're not sure if you'll, be successful or find love or whatever the case might be, just to release those fears and trust and take that leap of faith and go for it, and step into your power and know that you will be abundantly supported because there's golden leaves everywhere. So that's lovely news for us as we kick off the year. It feels a little actiony, so I feel like there's going to be some work involved, and you want to stay really committed to that. So if there is some kind of creative project or dream that you're trying to manifest and intending to co-create, please make sure you're spending at least 15 minutes every single day to it, because trust me, no matter how small the action, it sends a really powerful signal to the universe that you're very committed and serious, and you'll start seeing synchronicities and magic happen in your life. So get to it as we kick off the year. And now, interestingly, as we get to the second quarter, we have the Gnostic goddess Siege. Now, Siege is a goddess who is also independent, but she's about retreat. So Siege is the void through which all things are created. She is the mother of Sophia, the goddess of wisdom, and what she really represents to us is that in silence, in the void, in our womb, we birth all things into being. So it's really interesting to me, the energy here, because it shifts suddenly from being fiercely independent and going out on our own and trusting in ourselves to then getting really quiet. But actually it's not, it makes a lot of sense, because in order for us to be true to ourselves, we have to make sure that we are, whatever it is that we want to create and birth into the world, that it's coming from the inside and not the outside. And that is part of independence. It's about not giving in to what other people expect of us and want for us, but really tuning into ourselves, our heart, our wisdom, our desires, feeling it from the inside and conceiving those ideas and incubating them and birthing them into being in perfect and divine timing. So that'll be the focus of the second quarter of the year. Now, again, very interestingly, the third quarter of the year is the Roman Celtic goddess Nemetona. I love her as well, and actually I work with Siege and Nemetona a lot because they go in a way hand in hand. Where Siege is all about going within and finding the inner sanctuary, Nemetona is a goddess of sacred places. So on a practical level, if you've been considering a vacation or visiting a sacred site, this is a really wonderful time to do that, which would be the third quarter of next year. Also, she's inviting you to be in nature and create sanctuary around your home. Make sure that you have a place in your home that's just for you, your little goddess sanctuary, your spiritual sanctuary where you can reconnect with your spirit. And her message is create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Oh, and sorry, for Siege, her message was quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. So I want to make sure that you get that message as well. But this is, again, in the third quarter of next year, about making sure that we are connecting to our spirit. So it feels like it'll be a very spiritually empowering year for us. So very exciting. And yeah, just let's make sure that we are connected to our intuition, connected to our spirit, our sacred feminine power and wisdom, and all that we are bringing into the world is coming from the inside out and not from the outside in, okay? And then as we get into the last quarter of the year, lovely Buddhist goddess Green Tara comes in, and her message is start delegating. She says, ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. So, independence does not mean doing everything yourself, right? So in my work, I have support from my husband emotionally, and also he's my web guy and my photographer, and then I've hired amazing teammates, that support me on my path, from whether they're coaches in business and sacred feminine goddessy coaches themselves, or a virtual assistant who helps with my emails. So yes, I own my own business and I'm independent and I'm a sole proprietor and I'm a goddesspreneur, but I'm not doing this alone. And the more I find that I delegate, the more time and pleasure that I have, the more energy. I'm creating this video because I have help with other things, right? So please remember, as you come towards the end of the year, to ask for help, to, however that is, whether it's professional help or help with your loved ones or friends, your spouse, taking time out for yourself, supporting yourself, and always remember the universe is supporting you. So ask Green Tara, the goddesses, your angels, the divine, welcome their support with open arms. and receive it, and know that, you know, you're not going to be co-creating anything alone. You have all of heaven's support in everything that you're doing. So overall, a really beautiful year that's very well balanced. We have in the sense of a lot of independence and a lot of going within, balancing out with what we want to co-create. I really feel like it's going to be a year of us being very true to ourselves, of letting go of all things that we thought we wanted that maybe we don't anymore, shedding, releasing, retreating, reevaluating, and really co-creating our dreams into being in the goddess way, which is the inside out, which is through pleasure and passion and joy and wisdom and intuition. It comes from the inside. You feel it in your body and your heart. So if you want help with that, I am here for you to coach you through that process next year. And if you would like my help with that, just visit me on either flourishinglotus.com or Flourishing Goddess. I'll make sure that the updated link is in this video for you so that I can support you if you would like, because when we co-create in our goddess power, everything is so magical and miraculous, and just, it's this beautiful dance. And that's what next year is about for us Taurus girls. So we just want to make sure that we are being true to ourselves and balancing independence with time to connect with our spirit, and asking for heaven and beautiful people on earth to support us along the way. So I hope that helps you. I hope that you're super excited, and I would love to support you if you would like. Make sure that you join me on Facebook, where I do weekly readings. Subscribe to this YouTube channel so I can continue to shower you with many more gifts throughout next year. And I just hope that you have the most blessed and beautiful and blissful year, and I'm sending you all my love. Namaste.